Hello, and welcome to the Banker's View from Sibos video series, looking at all the hot topics here in Sydney. I'm Joy Macknight, Deputy Editor at the Banker, and I'm joined by Paula da Silva, who's Head of Transaction Services at SEB. Paula, thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you.
So I know SEB, among other Nordic banks, are involved in the P27 initiative, which is all about cross-border payments in the Nordic region. Can you give me a bit more information about that, and then also what you think the benefits will be?
Sure. So P27 is Project 27. It's about 27 million people in the Nordic area, 4 countries, 4 different currencies, and a lot of different formats. And we will try to harmonize those and simplify them. We don't need 70 payment formats in Sweden. We're trying to go down to 10-ish to see to it that customers get the benefit of simplicity while they're doing their payments. So everything from real time to SEPA, credit transfer lookalike, salary payments, and so forth. So simplification, cost reduction, and I hope the customers will notice the benefit of real time in the future.
Okay, and so why are you looking really at just a Nordic initiative and not maybe a pan-European or global when you talk about sort of, as we get into this world of greater international payments?
Yeah, great question. No, we have a Nordic country with euro. So in reality, we will be harmonizing it to Europe, and there will be a gateway to that as well. So of course we need volume. The Nordics are really small countries, so even when we combine them, we're totally small. So we will need to combine that with Europe and see that euro is included in that. So in reality, it's not that small as it looks like. It is a European feature.
Okay, and what other innovations are happening in the Nordic region?
Well, another really important area that we are also collaborating around is KYC. KYC and onboarding of both customers and products is the area where corporate customers, when we talk to them, that's the most cumbersome area that we have. It's still paper-based, it's still bank by bank and paper by paper, and we have to eliminate that. So KYC utility that we're working around also in the Nordics would be harmonizing and really simplifying things for customers to onboard themselves to banks, where we can collaborate with fintechs and become so much more agile.
Okay, and I also know that SEB is working with Ripple in cross-border payments. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you're doing with Ripple? Again, what are the benefits?
So we are exploring the DLT. We are not yet using any crypto or so. We are not fit for that yet, we believe. But on the DLT, we are exploring how the benefits look and also how to connect those to legacy systems, as we have to live with both for quite a long time probably. So the benefits is 2 seconds before this year. Actually, we talked about this last year. It was only 1 customer on it then. Now we have all customers of SEB doing transfer intercompany between Sweden and the US. They are on the Ripple platform. So we have a couple of billion going through that, and we are trying to understand how that goes and what we would need to make it happen even better, and also in the future exploring what could be the next step of this. So it's really exciting, and our IT people are all over this and think it's a good idea. So I'm happy that business and IT are collaborating on something really new. And blockchain for us, we're trying it out with R3 for the Voltron project, which was initiated yesterday as with a launch, and also then for payments and even for funds with another blockchain. So the technology is there to help us, and we try to understand which areas it could help us in the future.
Okay, and you mentioned cryptocurrencies just right then. What do you think will it take for cryptocurrencies to be widely used, let's say in transaction banking?
I think it will be regulated one way or the other. It will have to be connected to the fiat currencies also one way or the other. Central banks are exploring it a lot right now, especially in Asia, but also the Swedish central bank is looking at an e-krona. We don't know if that's going to be based on a DLT or blockchain, but definitely it's an area that the central banks are exploring. So this will converge. I don't know how long it will take, but still we have a few years ahead of us before it becomes the mainstream currency. But I think it will come in one shape or form, because we need something to harmonize the platform and have a level play field where currency in the end is converted, but while the transaction is there, it's not really a hinder. So therefore it's going to work out one way or the other. We'll have to wait and see.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your insights, Paula.